Hello, and welcome to the next instalment of my blogs. I believe I've done 100 videos now on YouTube, which is an achievement for a lot of people. Definitely me. I mean, I've been here since, 2006? I think I joined October time, and since then I've done a good 100 videos. I'm quite proud of myself for doing that, because I always wanted to get a good milestone in that. I know there's a few people on here that have done 300 videos, and by the time we get to their number, they're going to be on something like 500, possibly. But I'm quite happy with that, and I just want to talk about something, which is it's a rather random subject. It's very, very random, and it's Snog, Marry, or Avoid. Yes, I know it sounds like a game show or something. But there's actually a show that I watch on BBC Three called Snog, Marry, or Avoid, where basically Jenny Frost, a former member of Atomic Kitten, goes round the country and finds girls pretty much, that wear a lot of makeup or fake tans and things like that, Basically, they're people that are not ordinary. Obviously, do things that, obviously, they go out and wear a lot of makeup and that. And what she wants to do is she wants to tell them that natural beauty is just as good. And they send them off to see Pod. It's some computer thing that talks to you, and she'll say, we've gone out into the street to ask basically the question of, would they snog, marry, or avoid you by the way they look? In the first part, most people will say avoid, because they obviously look, sometimes they might do how old do you think they look in question. They do that kind of thing, and then the girl has to then choose. He's told to take all her makeup off, all her things off, and then he's told basically to pick a style, like a hairstyle. Then of course out of four they pick like a style of somebody, celebrity, and then they get made under. It's the actual only made under show. Not makeover show, but made under show. Make under, or whatever you want to call it. And then at the end they get transformed into, with less makeup on, pretty much natural beauty and so on. And that's what they do. And it's their choice at the end if they wish to keep it. I mean, they go off, and Jenny Frost will be at the end of the show. We'll meet these people, and sometimes the majority of them will keep what they've been made under, because they think it looks better. They see themselves with more natural beauty and think that's great. But some people might think, I want to go back to my old ways because they don't like the way that I look, and that's basically what they do. And it was really a great show that I like watching, and it made me wonder. I'm not asking for your opinions on me, bollocks to that, but what about if you had to have, what about if you were thinking of 3 celebrities who you would snog, marry, or avoid? Who would they be? And it's quite hard to imagine that. I suppose in one way, the avoid. Well, before she even had cancer, I would avoid Jay Goody. That is before she had cancer, even when she was in Big Brother. A celebrity that I would snog. Well, I don't know. This is hard. I suppose someone like Delta Goodrum. I could imagine myself thinking, just a snog will do. I don't need to go too far. And marry? Well, there's only one celebrity I would ever marry, and that's Kylie Minogue, because I think that I could get along quite well with her. Although she might get a bit obsessed with the fact that I like her and that I'm a fan, and they might think you've got CDs and records and But that is like something I could imagine myself doing. So there you go. That would be my idea of snog, marry, or avoid. And I just think that it's a very good show to watch. And if nobody ever watches it, then maybe they could start watching it. It's on BBC Three. I know a lot of Americans won't be able to see this, and people from around the world will think no. But the British people can obviously get BBC Three if they've got Sky or cable and that, and watch it and see what they think. but it's certainly an interesting show, and it just made me wonder on the old, what would I do for Snog, Marry or Avoid? That are my three choices. Obviously, what about if we did it for general public, my friends and things like that? Who would I Snog, Marry or Avoid? But that's another subject, and I don't want to go into that. Anyway, I have some more blogs coming up very soon, and I do have one to talk about a certain woman. No, not a friend, a music woman, or partly she'll be in the blog that I'm talking about anyway. You'll have to stay tuned for that, so that I can basically thing. Oh, looks like my webcam moved. Is that always moving? There you go, look. Ah, there you see. All in the powers. I wish I was a magician, but then again, I wouldn't be here. Cause I'd make myself so that I could go around the world in magic. And no, I don't want to be like Chris Angel from America. Who I don't think is all that he seems to be sometimes. I mean, yeah, there are videos of him on YouTube where he has walked across water, but technically, I'd like to meet the man and say, well, if you can technically walk on water, then I propose to you that you're going to walk across the river now, aren't you? See, that's the question you've got to be asking these people. If they can technically walk on water, then you should say to them, well, then you show me walking across that river. Because if they turn around and say, but I can't walk across that river, I can't, then you know that they're being bastards, because they can't walk across water properly, can they? No. And there will be something that's obviously making them walk across that water when they do it, because they're not just doing it in any water, are they? Doing it in, it's in some area, you know, like, you know what I mean? It's like he walks through glass, but he walks through something that's, he doesn't just pick any old building and then walk through the glass there. He has to pick a typical one because he knows what he's doing, and we dispose of his trick. There you go. But anyway, that's it for now, so bye bye.